It all began with Lee Hansu's dull, uneventful life. He was lying in a hospital bed, completely immersed in a mobile game, and started reflecting on his life. Ever since I was a kid, I've always loved video games, he began. I was in and out of hospitals a lot, so I ended up just playing games all the time. They became a huge part of my life. He lay there completely focused on the screen. Then, suddenly, the words game over popped up. Hansu groaned in frustration and yelled, damn it. His face turned red with anger. He even cursed at the characters in the game. How can someone be that dumb? Why wouldn't you heal first? But of course when you do something for too long, it eventually wears you out. That was exactly what happened. Hansu sighed in boredom, tossed his phone aside, and muttered, I'm done. Gaming just wasn't as fun as it used to be. It wasn't about the game genres or anything like that. The real issue was how every game released these days felt like garbage. Year after year, it was the same repetitive trash. He criticized the state of mobile games, and he wasn't the only one. A bunch of people online shared his opinion. The plots and game mechanics were all way too familiar and boring. They're no different from last year's crap. Same storyline, same characters, just a new UI, and a different background, he scoffed. There's no depth at all, it's basically a copy-paste job. Resting his arms on the table, he sighed in disappointment. Is there seriously no original game left out there? That's when he found the game. A strange new title popped up on his screen with an intriguing description, Dungeon in Stone. What's this? He muttered. Judging from the old-school interface, Hansu figured it was some sort of indie RPG. The 2D pixel graphics were a rare sight these days. He glanced at the screen, unimpressed. What the hell is this? It's all in English. Not really my style. But it was free, so he figured he'd give it a shot. There were tons of classes and character types. Hey, I'm not gonna play this seriously. I'll just pick something random. The retro design brought back memories. It's been forever since I've played a side-scroller like this, he thought. Maybe this is exactly what I need. At first he played half-heartedly. The artwork's kinda nice, he mumbled. But then, before he knew it, he was completely hooked. Hours passed, and by the time he checked the clock, it was already late in the afternoon. What? It's already this late? Hansu yelled. He was officially obsessed with Dungeon in Stone. He glanced at the game again and whispered in awe. This game is amazing. The game was filled with all sorts of relics, some incredibly rare, some complete garbage. And you always started with an NPC ally. But once your character died, things got messy, you had to start all over. At first it's fun, he admitted, but then it gets ridiculously frustrating. So frustrating that he cursed out loud, veins popping. God damn it. I died because that dumb priest didn't heal me even though I was right there. A nurse snapped at him, please keep it down. This is a hospital. Embarrassed, Hansu quickly took off his headphones and apologized. Sorry ma'am. Then he put his headphones back on and kept playing. Up 3, left 4, down 1, there's a trap here. And just like that, he was locked in, desperate to beat the game. Frustrated, he muttered. What a garbage game.